Aloha and happy day 4 of my kindness games journey. I am thankful that you're here to share in leading with kindness. Today, my shout out goes to Sara Fusilier, and I'm going to tell you a story about how we first met. My husband and I, my husband was applying for admission into the master's program at McMaster Divinity College in Canada. We were living on Oahu at the time, and I, like a dutiful wife, helped him get all of his paperwork together, sealed the envelope, put it in the mail, and we were waiting to hear back. If you've been through that process, you know what it's like in the waiting season. And one day my husband said, hey, did you put extra postage? Because it was being mailed to Ontario, Canada. And I said, no, I totally didn't. So immediately I jumped on, I think email it was, and messaged Sara as a panicked wife going, oh my gosh, this is what happened. And with immense kindness, she led me through the process of calming down and waiting. And if you've been through the admissions process, you know how vital the interactions with the admissions teams are. It's the first step in your decision of whether or not you will spend the next 2 or 4 or 6 years of your lives in this higher education institution. And Sara, from the beginning, had a huge heart for people. She still does. And that is what began our friendship. So first of all, to end the story, they received the packet. It made it there somehow without extra postage from Honolulu, Hawaii to Ontario, Canada, to Hamilton. My husband was accepted. We made the journey there. Little did I know, Sara and I would become dear friends. We would become colleagues as I was on staff. We would actually work on admissions projects together, and we would become mothers shortly after that together. We have had the opportunity to have conversations that have led to things like the summit that I put on recently, conversations from 10 years ago in the lunchroom, spurred on the things that I have been able to do in the last 3 months. We never know what those first interactions will lead to over a decade later. So this is a huge shout out to Sara for leading with kindness. And since that time that you led me through that season of admissions as a wife, I wasn't even the student. I was just a wife of the student applying. And that made all the difference. And to all the admissions officers out there in higher education institutions, the work that you are doing is vital and it matters so much. And we are so thankful for the ways that you make the first impressions to students as they make big decisions that impact themselves and their families and the generations that will follow. Sara, I love you so much, friend. I hope that this message, wherever you end up hearing it, encourages your heart and reminds you that you are so amazing. Thank you for leading with kindness. Aloha.